Gibbs Gaming.
Hey YouTube, and welcome back to Gibbs Gaming. This is Chris, and I just wanted to show you guys for ESO where I go to grind and farm for a whole bunch of different stuff. This has a gear set that you can farm to sell. This has a bunch of crafting materials that you can farm, and it's just a huge place for you to be able to grind out some XP. The biggest thing to make sure, though, is that when you do this, you have some AoE abilities, you have some self-healing, and most importantly, if you're doing this solo like me, you have XP scrolls, or food, or potions, or whatever that's going to give you the most XP per kill that you can possibly get. So, just so you guys can see this, I'm going to go ahead and pop that scroll. As you can see, we are about a fourth of the way, 32% of the way into level 14 here. I'm not going to worry about farming any of this stuff here. We're just going to go in here and do as much damage as possible here. Go in here, because we're trying to get to 15 so we can get that multi-spec there. Get some health back. Summon more of these. Throw a skull at that dude. Whoop, get some health back. Trying to get my werewolf form up, because we officially hit 10 on werewolf. I want to finish getting those built up. I will say, though, that this area does have quite a few people that are farming this for the Spriggans set, because it does sell for quite a lot, especially if you have maxed out like jewel crafting or leatherworking, stuff like that. You can get those sets up into gold and make a ton of money. Volley can now be morphed, which is good because we want the one that lasts longer. Got to be careful with these guys. They hit really hard when you're not blocking, and since I'm an archer, I really want to just stay away from them. Give me some health back. There we go. But I'll show you the route that I make when I do this. Werewolf is almost up, so I'm going to wait to make big pulls. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Come on. Nope. Ah. That's why I don't want to pull more than one group if I don't have my werewolf form out. Just res here. Because that right there, dying actually kills your XP per minute. But just those groups with that XP, we went from 32 to 39. So, one group at the door, plus that guy, plus the two that were right here. So we did take down one guy, though. But werewolf's up. So we're going to hit werewolf, and then we're going to go do all this good stuff here. And the thing about being a werewolf is every time you finish a combat sequence, you definitely want to sit here and get your use your devour to get your time back up. So it takes a little bit longer, but it also allows me to get stamina back up while I'm just sitting here, getting my time up. And there we go. Do that. As you can see, I'm still leveling other skills, even though I'm in werewolf form. So, trying to get through the whole thing as quickly as possible here. Oop, dolman's up. There's a dolman that pops, as you can see right over there. I'm not going to do it because it would make this video way too long. But This helps me get health, stamina, and werewolf time back up. And with the passive bonuses of the werewolf, you actually get stamina back by using some of your abilities. Or not stamina, your time in a werewolf, if I hit the right button, werewolf form goes up actually. Now, I don't have points into my champion system yet. That's why I'm not getting a whole lot of stamina back for my heavy attacks and whatnot, but there we go. And as you can see, here's one of the chests that you can farm. That's actually an intermediate. That'd probably be really good to try and get some stuff in it. What you really want, though, are the master chests. Those have the best chance at getting you... Let's see, I let that one go down just a little bit too far for my liking. But because I've got two bodies here... Oop. I'll have to run back and get this one. Ah, my guy keeps moving. Alright. Let's get our werewolf back up. But this is the route I take. This is the route a lot of people take. So you may end up coming out here and having groups already running this. We got lucky that this is early in the morning and nobody's out here doing this. There we go. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong dang button. Downside to the werewolf versus some of the other alts that you can get in this game is while in werewolf form you cannot gain more werewolf. So that if you let it lapse, you can just immediately go back into it. There are some alts that when you use them, it does do that. While using the alt, you're gaining alt, so... There we go. Then we eat this guy, get our alt back up. Run over here, take down this guy. And then we're back here at the beginning. And that is my entire run. There's a lot more of this area you can go if there's other people, but this is the fastest way to do it, in my opinion. Obviously, if you have different XP stuff on, if you have you know, training gear, the XP scroll, the potion, and you're in a group, you're going to be able to get way more XP than I'm getting, as long as you're in a group of two. But like that one run almost leveled us from 32%. So, I mean, we just go through here and And, oop, come on. There we go. The longer I'm stunned, the closer I get to running out of werewolf form. And there's that. As you see, there is one other guy in here, but I think he's doing the quest. So I'm not overly worried about that. And there's our level. So one full run plus one got us the rest of our level. So I'm actually going to get out here and I'll let werewolf die out. But werewolf does allow you, once you get it, you can get it at level 3. Do the little pre-quest part. And then immediately just start leveling it. Werewolf does allow you to level other skills. So I'm actually still sitting here leveling. Let's see. We want, now that we have 15, we want the great sword. Put another 2 points into that. This is why I came out here, is because I can do all this. But as you can see, I've been leveling these two along with this skill line here. Bone Tyrant has been leveling up. Living Death has been leveling up. So I'm still leveling all of this stuff, even though I'm in werewolf form. But, you know, medium armor goes up. It doesn't level as fast because we're in werewolf, because we're leveling all this stuff up. As you can see, I haven't been putting any points into this stuff, but because I'm trying to level all of these. But anyway, so that's just what I do when I'm, you know, I've got free time or whatever, and I'm just wanting to slowly collect stuff or what have you. So, and like I said, I haven't done any of the champion points for this character yet, simply because I was just wanting to play the werewolf and test things out. But anyway, guys, that's where I go grinding, just so you can see it on the map here. We are up here in this northern part. You can see I've found a lot of stuff here. But we are in Bangkorai in this upper part. I'm sure there will be a lot of people that really dislike the fact that I'm showing you this grinding spot. Simply because it's right next to a dolman, so people do farm here for XP and then hit the dolman and then go back and forth. That's what I do. You can get a ton of XP if you do it right. Like I said, make sure you have a scroll, make sure you pop a potion. All of your gear has got training on it, which like none of mine does. Not to mention the fact it's all like broke and whatnot. But like if I was wearing all training gear, including my weapons, then I'd be doing way better. I know the new thing for a lot of people right now is to come down in here to Elsweyr and do the dragons by just going, you know, you start here, then you're going to hit this one, and go back, and that's just the spawn rate. There is one that spawns over here somewhere, but when I was doing it with a group, we literally just went from here to here to here and back. And really it's right here, it's like right around in this area somewhere, and then right in this area over here are where the 3 big dragons spawn. One does spawn here in Orcrist, which I haven't figured out how to get in there to do that. And then there is one that spawns over in this area somewhere. But those are the 3 that we hit. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my grinding spot. I noticed that there's not a whole lot of XP grinding spots. The only other one I can say is if you're in a group or you find some really nice people that do it, you can come right out here to Spell Scar. You can see I've been there because I've gotten a couple farming spots. So this right here is the lightning side of Spell Scar. You've got the ice side of Spell Scar and the fire side of Spell Scar. So if you're a vampire, ignore that place like the plague. But this right here is probably the easiest one to do because you just literally run in one giant big circle, pull as much as you can, down it, and keep going. If there's a lot of people here, try the ice, try the fire. Sometimes you can get real lucky. The problem is with ice and fire, there's a lot more ranged beings in those versus the lightning. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. This is Chris at g.i.bs Gaming, and as always, as one, we rise stronger and wiser. Peace out. Bye.